Sorry if I'm a little bit late to read the chat. I was having, as always, having a little bit of a technical issue with YouTube, but it's now solved. And we are ready to begin as soon as the clock hits 5, so 4 minutes. How are you, man? How has been your Saturday been? I'm not gonna lie, I've been feeling a little sleepy today. So I hope I will still be able to read without yawning too much. But overall, pretty chill day. Can't complain. Now, let me check, because this shit sometimes breaks too. Aha! It broke as I thought. Okay, it's fine. Let's say I don't need exactly that working right now, so it's fine, I guess. Let's just minimize that. Okay, there is chat. Where is Twitch? Okay, there is Twitch. So I can see chat, I can see Twitch, I can see YouTube. And I cannot see the game, but that can be solved very easily. Still focus on Enfield. Damn, you must be liking the game a lot, man. My factories are the range. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of the factory elements to the game, and it looks very interesting. My only fear is that being a gacha game, there will be time gates, there will be stupid gacha grinds. And I don't wanna get into that, because it's gonna make me mad. It is just going to make me mad that there is, you know, like, this cool stuff and being gated by gacha systems. Actually, so far I haven't gotten time gates, and I played the shit out of this. I mean, that's fair, but I bet a lot of the progress is connected to you interfacing with the other systems of the game. I don't know, for example, to collect resources, you will need to go out in the game, and you will probably need to use your stamina, or you will need like to upgrade characters. Like, you cannot just do the factory elements of the game. And I don't want to do the gacha grinds like, oh, I need the artifacts and the upgrade materials and blah 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 blah. You know, the classic gacha shit. But in the meanwhile, let's get this game on the way. So if I did everything correctly, as soon as I click here, I should be able to see everything. Yes. But then again, I also did lots of exploring, so when the game went, hey, next part will be hard, I was also at a relatively high level, I see. Also, it seems that there is no artifacts. I mean, if that's the case, that would be amazing, because one thing that I think has gotten me very burnt out of gacha games is all the stuff you need to farm. Because you need to farm character experience, upgrade materials, you need to farm weapon experience, upgrade materials, then you need to farm artifacts, then you need to farm, if it has a random stats system, you need to farm the perfect rolls, and you need also experience for those artifacts. Like, everything has something that requires you to go and waste more and more and more time. It's just piles on top of piles on top of piles of time wasters. That is what got me very burnt out of gacha games. Is that you cannot just do one thing. You have to do 20 things to get to do one thing, and that is super annoying to me. And the biggest problem is that it doesn't even feel like it's very well connected gameplay wise, because in other games, for example, Okay, yeah, you need to collect materials, for example, for crafting systems and stuff like that. But it's everything streamlined in a way in which is part of the gaming experience, and it's part of what you need to do without disrupting the pacing of the game. Well, in gacha games, for example, I was playing Chaos Zero Nightmare recently, and I was blocked from progressing in the story because I needed to farm more artifacts so I could make my characters stronger, and then I needed to farm these little fragments to raise their potentials that are like these bonus stats they can get, and everything is gated behind the stamina, and it's like, okay, so I need to farm for like a week or two before I can actually do any progress in the story. And I need to farm the same for multiple teams because I have these 5 or I don't know, 3 or 5 different elements that I need to farm for. It felt just so ridiculous to me, so I just couldn't. I said bye-bye. Okay. Huh, I'm surprised that Josh is not here. Josh is actually always very early. And yes, this time I remember to mute my phone. Okay. Very well then. The court grants the defense request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. Dolly. It's easier to call her just Dolly. How I met my Finny. I first met my darling Finny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. There was sort of equipment farm in the Antfield, but it was getting items to craft better gear from the factory, and it was very much possible to optimize that. Yeah, I don't know. I may or may not give it a look. Honestly, my time is getting shorter and shorter by the day now, and I don't mean like I'm going to die. I mean like my days are getting busier and busier. So I don't know if I can afford to play Enfield for who knows how long, because that's the other thing, that many games have this, oh, you have to play for X hours for it to get good. I don't want to play for 20 hours for a game to get good. The game is either good or it's not. I'm not wasting 20 hours on a game for it to get good. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. Phoenix, we were so lobby-wooby. We literally made people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her. Okay. Sup Josh, how you doing? Welcome. I was wondering, like, you're always early, and it was like, this is weird, Josh is not here. Okay, we know that. Now, I think this is a good point to press here, so we can know why were you here? Because we know Phoenix was here because he was a law student, but why? What about her? Still driving home? Drive safely, man. Drive safely, my man. Just finished fucking delivery. Hey, better to have deliveries than to not have any, man. So, the courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet. The love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Finny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Dolly. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room? This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case. Miss Faye, I'm warning you, if this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case. I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I tread carefully. Keep pressing. Always keep pressing. Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue with her testimony. Very well, young lady. I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases your honor, the answer is simple. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. No, that's a lie. You were being interrogated, right? Are questioning, yeah. Wait. Now, here... Do I have anything else? Police report. Location, this, okay. Suspect, yeah, this one is the one that matters. Armando ingested poison. Hello there, Black Lockhart. How you doing? Welcome. So this one I'm going to present. Miss Dolly, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason? What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye? 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy. Another tragedy? Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dolly. Her last name is too complicated, guys. I'm not gonna try to read it again. Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eyes, Miss Dolly. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Order! This is unbelievable! It's true then. Miss Faye, that is not fair. Is literally whole thorn? Aye, wisdom pain. Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking. Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me. Expressed some interest, huh? I'm not muted, right? No. Fuck. I misclicked and moved everything. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Why am I so dumb sometimes? Okay. Can I pull that maybe to the side? How can I do this? Maybe like this, and then like that. And if I do this... 1 second, guys. I broke everything. I mean, I didn't break anything, but my layout broke, basically. Okay. I got it? Yes, I got it. Good. Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the
the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I have tied the two crimes together. Now, I just got to stay on defensive.
Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart and my buttocks. Ah, hello Porwa, how you doing? Welcome. Grosberg, oh man, his last name makes more sense every time he talks. Every time he's talking about his ass and his hemorrhoids, he's nasty. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Oh my god. I miss Larry Butts, me too, man. The poisoning.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. For what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons.
How did you get that info though?
Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. You see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
Oh man, this bastard. So that happened. So that's what happened here 8 months ago. I'm starting to play Dark Souls 3 today. Wish me luck. Damn, good luck, man.
However, as you've heard from the witness testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today, and I'll be sure to show you. I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination. What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Oh, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer aura. My dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. Okay. So we know that Phoenix could never. Okay. Well, we never. Man, I wanna press here actually. Wait. I'm gonna press here, but I have a hunch, because I remember that the dude that died was in the pharmaceutical thing, and that's the reason. That's the reason they didn't arrest you, because no one could show how you've gotten the poison. I think that's a good enough reason, Madame Faye. She's right. And I think we've all had enough of Miss Faye's questions. So in essence, the main reason Miss Dolly was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Some, right? Great. Now, just how did Alit... What? Now, how did a lead student... Oh, I think she means little. It's probably a typo from the game there. Now, how did a little student get a hold of poison of all things? Oh, literature, yes, yeah. I realized later. Hello, BJC, how you doing? Yeah, guys, I realized later. Okay, I'm gonna bet on the pharma student. Because it makes a lot of sense. So, think of this. She got the poison from the dude, she put it into her necklace. She dumps the pharma dude, gives the necklace to Phoenix to hide the evidence, and now she's getting rid of the two people that could incriminate her. Phoenix for still keeping the necklace that she has been asking her for a while, and Duke for knowing the truth. So she killed Duke and tried to send Phoenix to prison. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison. I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had an easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Duke Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Dolly was dating Mr. Swallows. And if you recall, Mr. Swallows was a pharmacology student at Ivy University. Pharmacology? His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could have never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Dolly, it seems that you had access to such poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You. No. Order, could it be? Me a pursuit? Yeah. I guess that's the name of the OST. Pretty good. May I say something, Madame Faye? What is this, Miss Dolly? I hate you, I'm gonna eat your soul. The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container. Well, yes, that's true. I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they? She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Oh, that's cute. Mia has her own turnabout theme. I never realized. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that is small. Excuse me, madam, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof. Proof? Proof? She got me good with that. Well, we know that what the proof is. It's simple, that's Phoenix's. Provide some evidence, or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless you can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full body search on Dahlia and the entire courthouse. All of them are called Pressing Pursuit, and each game has its own variation. Ooh, interesting. And yet, the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. I was stressed because the coaching machine is having problems, the fan belt that drives the conveyor kept getting derailed because it's improperly aligned from the factory, delaying my work. Damn. That must suck. This game has my second favorite pursuit theme. The next game has my favorite one. Okay. If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is the container? The poison was carried in. What happened to it? It's this. It has to be this. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. So the defendant was this witness accomplice? Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present. What? But that's... That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day the witness met and fell for Phoenix was 8 months ago. August 27, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. Like I have to reinstall it again and again, undoing the screws and retightening it. A 10-minute work became 30 minutes. I hate it. Damn. I feel ya, man. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there is a deadly poison in here? No, there is no longer any poison in that bottle. Hello Ryan, long time no see indeed. How you doing? However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they could find a trace amount. No! Order in the court. On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this. Mr. Wright, I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Oh man. I'm gonna pretend I was not reading the chat. I think come Monday I have to go to a workshop to make a modified pulley. Maybe you can make it a little bit thicker so the belt has more room to move, but I think that could make the machine shake a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm madly in love with her. Why? Because I'm a damn simp. Yeah. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly a woman like Dahlia want to date you anyways? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. You're a fucking simp. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. He's just like me for real. Oh man, I have bad news for you. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please, give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. I'll extend the base that connects the shaft longer so the pulley can be aligned, but I don't know, I'm a cook, not an engineer, damn it. Look, send me a couple good pictures and I can ask someone if they have some advice for you, but cannot make any promises. I know a few engineers in my family and in my friend group, so I may be able to get you some advice, but I cannot promise anything. They are pretty busy people. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime, and that's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying, but you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why. I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Yeah, thanks man, I'll take a pic tomorrow, I'm too tired. Yeah, of course. Whenever you have more energy, try to take a good few angles, so Sherlock helps desk for real. I mean, I care for you guys. You guys have been supporting the channel and been here almost every stream, if not every stream, so if I can try to give a little bit back to you guys, why not? Again, I cannot promise anything, but at least I can try. And as I was saying, take a few angles so it can get like a good view. Bikini stream is not happening. Mia, are you right? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. Bikini stream is not happening. What is it? The bottle necklace. Hawthorne's present. It's gone. What? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. That foolish boy. The only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. Yeah, no problem. I take a pic before I try to remove the pulley to make measurements, and I try to draw a rough design for the workshop to follow. Perfect. Pole dancing cheers me up, Sherlock, so I feel so down on purpose now. Look, I cannot give you a pole dance, but I can give you something else. Let me see if I can do this properly. Where is it? Okay, so if I do this, and then I do this, and then I do that, there. This should make you happy for a little bit, Porwa. Now I broke all my layout again, so guys, give me a minute to get everything back together. Dancing stream, I cannot do that, but I gave you some talkie. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that your apology is not enough. Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give it back. I ate it.
You what?
Okay, I'm 120% motivated. First anniversary of Sherlock Plays, we get Swimsuit Sherlock. Well, to be fair, I've been making videos basically since Blue Archive started. So we are at about 5 years now. So that didn't happen.
You what?
You ate it.
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first, so yeah.
So Phoenix is stupid, he's gonna die. What? What is he doing now?
Journal, you got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly the bottle did not contain any deadly poison. How can you be so sure? I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney overactive imagination.
Thank you, Mr. Famous Streamer. Man, you wish. I think making and replacing the pulley would be easier than replacing the main shaft for a longer one. Or, I mean, removing the shaft would be way too complicated. Well, I don't know. Without seeing the machine, I cannot even make a conjecture myself right now, so... So it would seem.
No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must have not had any poison left in it. Either that, or the poison must have lost its potency.
There, it's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see you place this much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Dolly, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong. That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events.
But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Even if I prove so much, she's going to get away with everything.
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Dolly has been clear, I would like to... Objection?
Mr. Wright? I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. I know you believe in me and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There is something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day, the day I met Duke Swallow. That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's not from your... I'm telling you, for your sake. Okay. Just listen to me. There is something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from my lab. Poison?
Thank God I still have my pulley removal tool. Nice.
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug was stolen. A drug sample was stolen.
How convenient of you to forget that.
She came to the lab that time too. It could have only been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There is one more thing. After I pushed him that day,
I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there, Dolly, right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it. But I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, this is the defendant is.
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole some poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there is only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dolly stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallows.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing was to kill someone. Miss Faye.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There is something that she desperately wanted to get back, therefore...
Oh man, it has to be Phoenix. She wanted to kill Phoenix.
She wanted to kill Phoenix, like she told us. She was desperate to get something back. And who had the thing she wanted to get back? Phoenix, so it has to be Phoenix. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia's ways. That person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me?
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallows that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Miss Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Dolly was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that could it be.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Dolly were in love.
Poor Phoenix. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice, and then I'll take you to eat a hamburger. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Mr. Dolly truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. And that's right, the bottleneck necklace that's all she cared about.
But even so, why would she go that far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia could think only of one thing: how to get rid of the bottleneck necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can be true. Finny, what a joke you are.
Oh, her true colors.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you that time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Dolly?
It appears that we are nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you.
I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Dolly.
You haven't seen anything?
We'll see about that, but first, where's your evidence? It seems you sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the ball as a snack.
Well,
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with the dumb look on your face?
Miss Miss Dolly, what happened to you?
Are you really shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you'd treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But we are not finished.
Fine. Then I'll ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No. You better think over carefully, Miss Fay. Or should I say, Miss Grey?
Well, Miss Fay, can you provide evidence that could establish her guilt once and for all? Oh my god. Okay. A lesson, boys, never simp. Yep. Man, I'm so unsure. It has to be something to do with this. Because... Wait, actually, there is... Is this? Because... Okay, wait. Let me verify that I'm not crazy though. Check. Okay. And now, where is the testimony? But okay. I remember Phoenix. Phoenix said he lost his bottle of that this Cold Killer X. Okay. So here is my theory. Dahlia stole the bottle and planted it in the victim's hand, in the swallow, in the guy that swallows hand. Did anyone ban that piece of crap? Or is it not banned? Oh nice, the automod did it for me. Perfect. Sorry guys, I need to reestablish my layout again because I saw a piece of crap, a clunker. Okay, so Phoenix said, I lost this at lunch. She stole it, put it into the dude's hand to incriminate Phoenix. I'm gonna save. I think that's the key to everything, but I'm gonna save just in case. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible. You can't possibly. Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor. I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming new lawyer plummets to the earth before she gets the chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Okay, Mia just confirmed my theory. Show this court irrefutable proof that Miss Dolly was planning to poison Mr. Wright. It has to be this. She said it had to be in there. And he lost his thing. He lost it, so she stole it to poison him. And the dude took this from Phoenix to save him. It has to be this. It has to be this.
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. And then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you are really grasping at the straws. After all, it was the victim, Duke Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. Then, the murderer, Miss Dolly, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when the text moved on her own. It was not me. She used the serve cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall, she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they search me, like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it in this case. Doug Swallow. Oh, come on now. Everyone, surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Dolly, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, there is no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
Dolly's a man.
That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being? Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Why? Yes. She's a D-word? I don't know what a D-word is.
I'm going to spend a quality little time with some men in the blue now. I wish you all the best.
A demon.
Oh. Phew! It's finally over.
I refuse to accept this.
Oh, because your freaking sausage hair thing is limp now?
The defense hasn't shown a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There, it's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Dolly, with my very life.
If she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't be possibly any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you have? Do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? Yes, it's going away.
So much better. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia. Molded? Yay! I was tired of that dick-looking thing he had on his freaking head.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. No one believes that, man.
Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
What one Kurokage raid does to a MF? What? Oh, the molding. By the way, Miss Faye.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
So true. Very well. Mr. Payne.
This can't be happening, it's a nightmare.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spearing along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything to say? Anything further to say?
It can be true, my dear.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. This court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. This court is adjourned. 3 hours for the first case. That's pretty good, and it was a lot less tutorialized than previous games. I like that. This was more interesting than previous tutorial cases, with a more complicated plotline. It had 2 parts, less tutorialization, and yeah, it was very interesting. April 11, 3:16 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. But please don't talk about your butt any longer, please.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. My god, he's so gross.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
Man, I'm a mind reader or what? That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Come on, let's go grab a burger. I'll pay.
Thanks. You know, I was thinking,
do you want to be my new girlfriend? Go on. The dolly I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
Oh my god, Phoenix is so dumb. Today Casus is on a rampage, guys.
What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never ever said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Oh boy,
this poor little kid still hasn't got a clue. Maybe we'll have to show him a couple clues tonight. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. You have me right in front of you. Yeah, probably you're right. That's probably for the best. She was flat after all. Also, you need to relax a little more. Try to grow up a little. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up.
Save? What
What kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there is a friend that I desperately want to help. A friend, and if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see.
Well, his company includes Larry, so...
Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they are in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself, but I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off and I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again, someday, maybe in court.
It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer, like I planned, and managed to save my friend, Larry Batts. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings some very precious ones. And memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Oh no, a failed art student, how he doesn't grow to a funny mustache or wrote a book. Oh my god. For the people that will catch those references, damn.
Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind.
He did not fail at anything. To be fair, yeah, he's not a failed student. He decided to change his course, that's all.
Phoenix, no matter what, I always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years ago, something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories, the end. A brand new episode has been added. Episode 2. The Stolen Turnabout, Part 1. Okay. That was a very good introductory thing. Phew, what a relief. Oh, you said it, pal. The text is auto-scrolling, guys. I cannot read it out loud in time for you, so you will have to read it yourself. Who was that at the cover page? Raiden from Metal Gear Rising? Maybe. Out. What? Probably the best intro case in the series? Yes. So far my favorite. I haven't played other Ace Attorney's games, but from the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney's games is my favorite intro case. You'll meet him very soon. October 11, 3:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. This case is the silliest. Oh lord.
Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking about now?
Hihi. Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are...
Don't be silly.
Phoenix, What were you thinking about?
I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
I don't know if the whole screen flashed for you too, guys, but everything flashed in my screen for a second. I have too much stuff on the same monitor, and I think it's giving trouble to my PC to hold it all together.
I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyways? Oh no, just bringing the double stripe test? What?
Hehe. Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure exhibition, the Sacred Urn, Kurain Village. Isn't that...
That's right, it's our hometown, Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from? The boonies?
Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you will be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight? Oh no, Sherlock, never seen the dreaded test stripe? Huh? You're talking about monitor stuff? Because if you're talking about monitor stuff, yeah, but I think I was just missing a piece of a piece of context there.
The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week. The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick?
You look the same as usual. Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Now I was talking about Maya saying you'll be surprised about something? What? Need to shower, be right back. Take your time, man. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then.
I've been the one who's been keeping this office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Kurain Village is the home of the Mysterium Kurain channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright?
Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
That's confidence.
Yes, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Treasure exhibit poster added to the court record. No, what? Don't tell me Maya is going to be... Maya's going to be the... We're going to have to defend Maya again. October 11, 7:19 p.m. Lordly Taylor. Main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Nice, not her. Oof. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Whoa, this is awesome!
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom? You probably won't like who you're gonna defend this case. Oh man.
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
That sounds so suspicious. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. I'm skipping this because it's a bunch of descriptions. I don't think there is anything important, but you never know. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let's move. But they have a good heart. Let's see, man, let's see. October 11, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
Eek! A monster! You were right.
A monster?
What?
She looks so much more feminine now. A lot less androgynous. She's back!
Good evening. It's good to see you again.
I know you.
Ha! It's nice to see you again too, little miss. Hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? I'm jealous now. And how do you know it? How do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Nice to meet you.
Adrian sure has changed since we last met.
So, this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here.
The smile. Bro, I did not expect her to return so soon.
It's really been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Hey, Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
I was not cheating with her and you. Trust me.
She's just an acquaintance.
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I'm not jealous. I thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that needly pearls further. That needle pearls further. Oh, someone's jealous? Yeah.
Mr. Wright was there. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. I fell for him. It was something that happened 7 months ago.
You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case.
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Whoa, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us.
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else involved, I was able to change my whole life. I'm really grateful.
Phew, what a relief. Lordly Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. You look so much better now. Would you care for a date? Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring.
Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on displays in the main exhibit hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures in here, like you. The security guards are very highly trained as well.
That sounds good. So what is with this face she's making? Thanks for glazing me, but cut it out. You're gonna make my life harder, Adrian. Huh. That's actually a pretty weird face she's making. Because it feels like she's not sure about what she's even saying. Okay. Let's... Well, of course we always do this. Looks like a part of a big sign.
I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something?
I kinda doubt it.
I got it! It maybe said spaghetti. What?
Black Lockhart, don't tell me what to do. Thank you. You know I always investigate everything. It's gonna be fine. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There is no way it could be a spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival.
But what do you think? Time for badge? Oh yeah, let's show my badge to Adrian. It's massively important. Okay, to me, besides spaghetti, it's only one more thing Tangle... Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Yeah, let's show her my badge.
I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today.
Oh, come on, that's not true.
I think what Nick means to say is it wasn't thanks to the badge. It was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking.
Show your butt? What?
No way, Maya.
Okay.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry? Why do I feel like we have this exact same conversation before somewhere? Yeah, in the case with Lana Sky... No, not Lana Sky. It was a ladder in... Wait. What was it? It was one of the cases in the first game. I don't remember what case was, but it was... Oh! In the one of the... In the first samurai case. I don't remember the name of that... Steel Samurai. Yeah, the Steel Samurai case. There is a ladder in case 3, the movie one. Yes, not in front of pearls, please, Sherlock. This computer, it looks like it's hooked to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer. To this computer here, that's what? I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. I mean, by the look of that computer, it can hold like 5 photos. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is it's worth a pound of cure, they say. Yep. Oh, there is a slide. Whip. Mr. Nick, what is that door over there? It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I need water. That's why. 1 second, guys. I'm missing my words so much because my mouth is dry. Okay, let's continue. I can see a lot of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I wanna take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Mystic Maya, take a look. Take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Oh my god, added to the court record. I have a bad feeling. Amy Faye's golden statue, a statue of the founder of the Kurain village, the Kurain channeling technique, is holding the Shito. The sword. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Kurain Shito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade is not sharp. Ah, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing? What are you eyeing me for? Oh look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten? Let's go grab dinner, Mr. Phoenix. Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at a restaurant on the 12th floor, just for the 2 of us. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Barely. It's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kids' dinner? Dinner. Okay, in that case, 1 kids' dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? After a pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the for the exhibition exhibition opening. It was a wonderful scene. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy and stunning. No one of us could have imagined. Your finest apple juice, please. That the next day, no one could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. October 12, 10:09 a.m. Wright & Co. Law offices.
Nick, this is terrible.
What?
You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, please, could you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, the authorities have announced what they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask. Seriously? Okay, so we're starting goofy right from the get-go, I see. Mask? The mask? What? According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief, who only targets rare treasures.
Lordly Taylor?
Lordly Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure, Lordly Taylor? You don't think?
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure, the Curain's sacred urn, was stolen.
What? The sacred urn. Refresh my memory a little what this sacred urn is.
It's only the most important treasure in Curain Village, that's all. Look, it's right here on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Curain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right.
Hold up.
I thought that urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am? Any idea how that happened, Pearly? There are some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Oh, Pearly. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Curain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue to that case. Sacred urn added to the court record. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean? Amy equals I am?
Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya treasure has been stolen.
Pearly?
Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Curain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy. Go and fight the bad guy. Who did this? Yeah, and get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective.
That has nothing to do with this. If you are a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man oh man, there is no win against pearls. Fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask.
Last year incident.
It was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
1 year ago, the murder in Crane Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key. What? Wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, could you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Until Pearl's accident... It's so tiny. She's so tiny. Accidentally broke it into a million pieces. And she tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
Oh, she's so cute. It's this one. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay, so... Main Exhibition Hall. October 12th, Lordy Lord Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. He's back. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh, not him again. Dude, what do you mean? Phoenix memory is ass or something. 7 months ago, he saved your freaking ass and Maya's too. What are you doing? Rude. It's you. I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first, why are you here?
It's alright, we've got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Maya! He made Phoenix pay the bill too? That's true. Oh, that's true. Well, Phoenix Head is former simp. Phoenix Head is a former simp. True. Maya, what are you implying here?
Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually my name is Gumshoe, Detective Richard Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try remembering it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Richard.
That's so rude to tell her to call him Dick. Just Maya is so rude this game.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Richard.
I cannot have Pearl saying that word, guys. Wait. Where is it? I actually could do something for this one. Let me. Where is it? I think I have the perfect thing for this. I just need to remember where I put it. Where did I put that? Is it here? Oh, this one. Yes. So now I can do this. There. So we are bleeping her. Well, Kiss and Makeup is also song reference. Lol. It's Pearly, we need to bleep her. Poor thing saying bad words. Yeah, good to see you again. I guess. There is nothing wrong with the name Richard. I know, but it's funny. There was even a very old movie when I was a kid called Dick and Jane. That it was a little bit of a parody to Enron. And, well, it was a pretty funny movie, but details. Talk. What happened? Django Unchained? I haven't watched that movie. I'm not good with blood. No, Dick and Jane. Ankh movie? Well, yeah.
Mr. Detective Richard, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name? Atta girl. It's just Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. Well, I don't know that movie either, Brunkle. Really? It was a comedy from Jim Carrey back in the time when he was popular.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too. You think I'm a stupid kid? I'm gonna eat your soul in your sleep. Detective, can you tell us what something other than that?
Right. I think it was that, Dick and Jane. I don't remember if... It has to be that one.
Can you tell us something other than that?
Never watched that?
Damn.
Well, I guess I sorta kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We've got an emergency call from a guard at the crime scene, pal, at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was stolen!
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. Ba-boom. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So, who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy! It's all his fault! That the thief got away, pal.
No.
Please don't tell me it's that weird detective that the super clumsy dude. I don't remember his name. The skinny, clumsy detective that was super annoying. Please don't be him. He solves the case and gets swelled. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. An ace detective? Mask the Mask. Hey Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous?
What? Are you joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing. It's the hottest thing since sliced bread.
The novice policeman from Final Case of the first game, I think. Please, oh, no, wait. He said, oh, wait. He's only from 1.5, which was added after the trilogy. Oh, I see. So, my guess is this Ace Detective. He was a character made for the DS version. Oh! Thank God you brought up the DS version, Bodoka. Thank God. Okay, so... because I want to keep Saturdays as Phoenix Wright Day, I went ahead and looked up the games in what order should be they played. I could not find every freaking game, so scrap that, but I managed to find the DS versions of Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, and I found the PC version for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Okay, the question is, do the PC version and the DS version have any tangible difference in terms of the story and the content, or is it just graphics? It's just visual. All the rest is the same. Story is the same basically. Now the PC versions are ports. Okay, so we could play Apollo on PC. I mean on DS. It's fine. We play Apollo on DS then. Perfect. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. You have a capture card? Wow. Yeah, it's a El Perro capture card. Super big technology. But underneath those disguises, the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his fifth haste. Try saying fifth haste fast 3 times, guys. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have got him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Yes, Big W. Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Fifth heist. Together, one after the next is hard to say. Heist and fifth are easy, but when they are next to each other it's hard. Because fifth and heist, fifth ends with a very similar sound to the one that heist begins with. So it trips my tongue. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Ace Detective. So the Ace Detective is that robot-looking guy in the case cover. So, why do you call him an ace detective anyways? 1 second, ambulance. Maybe you just need more water. That's true. Oh my god. Freaking street noise. That's true, and I took the chance to drink more water while I had the mic muted. But I haven't drunk enough to be fair. Now actually what I need is some gum, because I'm freaking meds. Parasympathetic inhibitors are not fun, guys. Oh man, okay. That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? Well, I told you, Master Maz has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. That sounds like something Solid Snake would take. Well, yeah. It could help if he had... If he had ADHD or some other problem that is that can be solved by inhibiting your parasympathetic system, but the issue is that what I take, the parasympathetic inhibiting is a side effect, basically. And I'm one of the unlucky few that gets it. Sorry guys, I got distracted there. Okay.
Whoa, that's impressive, all by himself.
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is good as as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he was at the scene of the crime right now. He's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Calling card. So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone, okay? It's top secret, okay, pal? He's the thief. Sounds like something solid is... oh yeah. He's the thief, I'm calling it. That would be funny. What's this mark on the front? That's Mask the Mask. Signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the newsflash.
We are withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Calling card added to the court record. Sent before heist. The emblem is top secret.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there's always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thanks, I guess. Okay. Let's show him this. To be honest, pal, there is something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by the Mask were ones that even I heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The tear of Emanon, or the crown of Bongora. The sacred urn of Kurain village is famous too. Right, Perly? Of course, everyone in Kurain village knows about it. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Can you imagine the thief is Dolly, that creepy-ass bastard demon? That would be so funny. But at this point, I think it's just time to... I mean, let's keep moving, right? Basement warehouse. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse. The sword is bent. It's limp now. And no matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. What the hell does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Haha, now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Sbarry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? Sbarry? There's the thief. The heck is that nose? It reminds me of another character. It's like the classic penguin style nose. Even his hair is like a penguin. He has like this penguin style going on him. How you say, the universal skeptic could say that how is nothing but a question of why. What? I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can make head or tails of it. Nick, let's put him into an asylum. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is At Me. Look at me. Oh my god. Yeah, I can tell that's what you want. Look at me. Seriously. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. That is so cheesy. The Switzerland government is asking it back. Yeah. The name is Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin. Spirit Medium. Ace Apprentice. We really have a dummy trio here, guys. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? What does the phrase "one short of a baker's dozen" come to mind with this guy? Guys, after we met, Mr. Look at Me, we've reached the end of our time for today. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I wish you all a good rest of your day or night. I see you all tomorrow for some Yakuza 0. Bye bye.